I'm 55, and a couple of weeks ago, I quit my job. No, I'm not independently wealthy. No, I didn't win the lottery. I quit my job because my husband needs me, and now we have a problem. We still need money. So today I want to tell you about what happened, why I made the decision to leave my job, and what I plan on doing about it. Because honestly, I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Maybe someone out there watching this needs to know they're not the only one trying to figure out a completely different life than the one that they had planned. Nobody tells you what sickness and in health actually means, not just emotionally, not just in time and energy, but in actual money. I always imagined that retirement would come someday, and that maybe it would involve some traveling and having a little breathing room where our finances were concerned. Instead, my work life changed because someone I loved needed me. My husband needs help getting up in the morning, taking his medications, eating, going to doctor's appointments. And I need to be available when something happens. I had reached a point where I couldn't keep leaving him alone for several hours a day. So a couple of weeks ago, I quit my job. I put it all in God's hands, and I walked away from my paycheck. And although that might sound very brave, it is truly terrifying because the bills didn't quit when I did. And we had counted on my salary. So now here I am trying to figure it out. And here's another part of this that has been really hard for me. I've looked into whether or not there's some kind of program that would pay me for the caregiving that I'm actually doing. And where I live, taking care of my own husband doesn't qualify me for the support I was hoping to receive. And I have to admit, I just don't understand it. I'm willing to do this. I'm capable of doing this. I'm already doing this. But somehow, the work I'm doing every single day doesn't come with a paycheck. And yet, we still have bills. And that's a very strange place to find yourself in. You have bills. You need to work to make money, but you can't work and make money because you have to take care of your husband. And that was no question. I love him, and I'm going to be the one to take care of him. Of course I would pick him. But of course doesn't mean easy. It doesn't mean I don't get scared. And it doesn't mean that I don't lie in bed at night figuring things out in my head of what bills I'm going to pay and how I'm going to pay them. It doesn't mean that I don't wonder what we're going to do 6 months from now. And there's been another emotion that I've been dealing with, and that's guilt. Here I am worrying about money, and look at everything he's going through. He's the one who's sick. Shouldn't I just be grateful? Shouldn't I have more faith? But needing this to work financially doesn't make me selfish. Doesn't mean that I'm not trusting God. It just means that I'm looking at the reality. And the reality is that love doesn't make an electric bill disappear. Love doesn't pay the rent. Love doesn't buy medication. So yes, I'm trusting God, and I'm also trying to figure out how I'm going to make this work. So what am I going to do? Honestly, I'm going to try. My first goal is to try and grow this YouTube channel. Not because I'm expecting it to make me rich. I'm not. I know that YouTube takes a long time before it produces any meaningful income. But I started making these videos for another reason too. When I was watching other caregiver videos, I kept thinking, am I the only one who feels this way? Am I the only one who gets frustrated? Who gets impatient, who gets anxious, who gets scared, who loves the person that they're caring for more than anything in this world? and still sometimes needs to go in the other room and take a breath. I don't think I'm the only one. And if there's even just one other person at home watching this thinking, oh my gosh, that's me, then maybe this channel is worth doing. And if this channel eventually helps us out financially, then that will be an incredible blessing. I'm also going to look into work that I can do from home, but it has to be flexible. I can't necessarily promise someone I would be available from 8 to 4 every single day because I don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. I don't know when an appointment is going to come up. I don't know when my husband is going to need me. So I'm going to be looking for something that can fit around caregiving instead of asking caregiving to fit around a job. And I'm going to take you along while I figure it out. I'm not coming on here pretending I have all the answers because I don't have them. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm starting from where I am, and we're going to see what happens. I used to think that being a good wife or a good caregiver meant having everything handled. Now I'm learning that some seasons cost more than others, and this season has cost us a paycheck. It cost us some of the security we thought we had, but choosing my husband doesn't mean that I failed. It means that this is where life has taken us, and I'm going to do my best to meet it here. If you've ever had to step away from work to take care of someone you love, it doesn't mean you're reckless. And you're not a bad person for being scared about money. There are a lot of us trying to do this quiet math, trying to figure out how to make the numbers work while taking care of the person that we love. And if that's you, well, you're not alone. I know that God supplies what we need. I won't pretend that quoting a Bible verse magically makes the numbers add up. It doesn't. A tight month is still a tight month. But Philippians 4:19 reminds me that I don't have to carry this all by myself. I don't know what the answer is yet. I don't know where the money is going to come from. I don't know what this channel will become. I don't know about what work I will find. But I know what I'm choosing right now, 1 week at a time. I'm going to take care of my husband. I'm going to keep looking for a way to contribute financially, and I'm going to trust God with the part that I can't see yet. So if you're in a season where love is costing you more than you expected, and if you want to come along for the journey, I'd love to have you here. I started this channel because I was tired of feeling like I was the only one carrying these emotions. And if anything I said today makes you feel even a little less alone, that's exactly why I'm here. So if you want to continue sitting at this table with me, please subscribe, because this isn't the end of the story. This is where the story begins. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, stand still and know that He is God, even now, especially now.